Oh, I'm a chicken shit? Why don't you come out of the car and show me how tough you are? Come here. Come here, tough guy. So you're a tough guy, right? Because it makes racists angry. It makes racist people angry. Yes. Look at you. You are. You are. Okay. How many people has Israel killed? What do you mean they're not all right? What do you mean they're not all right? How many kids did they kill? How many kids did they kill? You don't know. Why don't you know? Because you don't care about Palestinian people, because you're a racist. Why not? Why not? You don't think it's important that kids are being killed? Yes, of course. This flag deserves no respect. This is exactly what this flag deserves. This is what it deserves. What do you mean both of them? What do you mean both of them? Hummus? Hummus? Yes, it's delicious. What's your point?
No, where's your flag against hummus? I didn't say hummus. I said hummus.
Oh, go back home. Oh, go back home. Okay. Yes, come out here. Come out here with that pipe. You racist sack of shit. Go back home. That's what I mean. Look, it proves the point. This makes racist people angry. They pop at the woodwork. It's so obvious. What do you mean I don't want to talk facts? I just asked you how many kids are killed. That's a fact. You don't know it. You don't know because you don't care. Because you don't care about Palestinian people. Why don't you look it up?
Why don't you listen?
If you give a shit, why don't you look it up?
But you have to listen too. You can't just keep.
Okay, what are you going to tell me?
I didn't insult you. I didn't say Israeli right about everything they're doing. But I said, where's your flag against Hamas? You should be equally upset with both sides.
Equally, why? Equally, why? Equally, why? Equally, why? They're equal?
Do you want to listen?
How many people did Hamas kill?
Do you want to listen?
You said they're
Do you
equal.
want to listen or you want to just yell at
No, I
me?
want to talk.
Oh, well, I'm trying to talk to you, but every time I talk, you interrupt.
Okay, go. Spit it out. Go a bit faster. This is so slow. Let's go.
Again, you started off by calling me a racist and insulting me.
Yes, because you're racist.
No, I'm not.
You think you're not.
Well, how do you prove I'm racist then?
Why don't you know how many Palestinians have been killed?
So you think everybody you deal with who raises that flag knows exactly how many kids are killed?
I think that everyone who cares about this is paying attention and has a good idea about how many.
Exactly. There's been a lot. I'm not saying there hasn't.
How many?
I don't know the exact number. At least I'm
Okay,
being honest
okay,
with
you don't
I'm
need to
not
know the
gonna try
exact
and
number.
cover over that
Okay, you
anymore,
don't need to know the exact number. You said Hamas and Israel are equal. How many people did Hamas kill?
How about you blame Hamas as part of the
Because Hamas is not the source of the problem.
Well, who went in and attacked who in October?
Did history start in October?
Listen, if you want to go
Where
back,
did Hamas
if
come
you
from?
Want to go back to history, there wasn't one fucking human being on this earth, moron. So really, everybody here is an immigrant in every fucking country they come from. So don't start that bullshit, because really, the only problem with this world is humans.
Where did Hamas come from? October 7, where did the attack come from?
Where did
Yes, where did it come from? Hamas fighters from where?
From where? From Palestine.
From where in Palestine?
Same people who like.
From
if
where in
the
Palestine?
Same people who, if you went there,
Hold
you
on.
as a white guy, they'd kill you.
No, they
And
wouldn't.
how
That's
stupid you
racist.
are.
That's
how
racist.
stupid you are.
That's your racism showing. That's your racism showing. Now, let me ask you again. Where in Palestine?
Do you bow down to Allah?
Where?
Do you bow down to Allah?
Where?
Do you bow down to Allah? It's a
You
simple
said you
question.
wanted to talk
Do you-
facts.
I am asking you. Do you bow down to Allah?
This is not about me.
Yes, it is. Do you bow down
This
to
is
Allah?
not about
Do
me.
you bow down to Allah?
Stick to the facts.
Do you bow down to Allah? This is part of the facts.
Are
This
you
is who
trying
they
to
fight
avoid
for.
answering a
This is who
question
Hamas
that you
fights
don't
for.
know because
This
it's
is
going to
who
show how
Hamas-
ignorant
this
you
is
are?
who Hamas says they fight for is Allah and everything, whatever. So do you bow down to Allah? Because if you don't, they would kill you.
Hamas is fighting for freedom from oppression.
No, Hamas is fighting.
Now, where did they come from?
The Palestinian-
Where did the fighters come
The
from?
Palestinian people might be fighting for oppression, but they're also oppressed by Hamas because that's why their women.
Let me
aren't
ask you
allowed to
another
do things.
question. Why do you have such a strong opinion when you clearly don't know anything about the subject?
Why do you have such a strong opinion when you clearly don't know anything about the subject? You
That's a
just
good
walk around
comeback.
like this, like
Now
a
can we
gut-
stick to the
like
facts?
A gutless asshole won't show his face because you're gutless. You're gutless.
You already saw how well it works. All the races come out of the woodwork.
You're gutless. You are a gutless piece of shit. Pull your mask down and show your face if you're so proud of what you're doing. See, I would fucking, if I'm protesting about people, I got no problem showing my face. But I don't hide behind a mask like a chicken shit. and
If you're
take
such a
people-
tough guy,
and take
come take
people-
the mask from me.
No,
Come take it. Come take the flag.
You want to have a...
You want to be a
That's
tough
okay.
guy? Be a
You
tough
have-
guy.
again,
You want to talk about
again,
facts? Let's talk about
again,
facts.
You have the right to protest, but show your face. Be a man. Don't be a chicken shit.
Same goes to you. Why don't
I
you come?
show my face.
If you got a problem, come take my mask, come take my flag, or
I
shut the
didn't
fuck
say
up
you
about
don't
who's a
have the right
chicken
to
shit.
protest. See, that's your problem. I have no problem with you having
Okay,
the right to
now-
protest, but you're a piece of
Now
shit
that we settled that
because
you're a
gutless.
coward,
You're
now that
gutless.
we settled that, let us go back to the facts. Where did Hamas come from?
They came from a bunch of assholes who think that fucking everybody should be dead except for anybody who follows Islam and whatever. Even their own people they'll kill.
Okay, that's
Even a gay person. Do you support gay people?
now. How
Do you
about
support gay
you do
people?
some
Do you
research
support
because
gay
you're
people?
ignorant
Do
as
you
fuck.
support gay
You're
people?
ignorant as
Do you
fuck.
support gay people?
Can we go back
Do
to the
you support
question?
gay people? Do you support gay people?
Let's hear the next
Do you
part of your
support-
argument.
do
Let's hear the next part of your argument. Let's
Okay,
go.
So you don't want to have a discussion. You want to just be an asshole.
I've
When you
heard
want to
this
have a
bullshit
discussion,
talking
you want-
point before. It's racist and it doesn't make any fucking sense.
No, your argument is you're chicken shit. You just spout things and you talk everybody down. You don't even have the guts.
What do
to
you mean
show
talk
your
everyone
face.
down? I just asked you a
don't even
question.
have your
Where did
guts-
Hamas come from? You want to
show
learn
your face
something?
and speak to me then.
That's not an
Be a
argument.
man.
That's not a point.
Yes, it
Stick
is.
to the
Be
facts.
a man. I'm
Stick to the
letting you
facts.
See me. Let me see
Stick
you.
to the facts. Why?
See, why can I
Why?
not see you?
Who cares?
You know
What does that have to do with anything? Let's go back to the discussion.
See, you don't want to have a discussion.
Where did they come
You wanna
from?
run around like
I'm
a
trying to have a
fucking-
discussion. You keep
No, you're a
dodging the
fucking-
question.
Care that
When
people
was
kill
Hamas
Jews?
created?
Or do you care that they
When
would
was
kill-
Hamas
do you
created?
Do you care that they will kill gay people or lesbians?
Do you know? When was Israel created? Do you know when Israel was created?
Again,
Do you know a goddamn thing about what you're talking about?
again, Eddie,
Israel, when was it started?
back in the 40s.
Okay, good. 1948. Now, where did they get the land from?
Huh?
Where did they get the land from?
Let's see.
Who was there?
When Jesus was born, the King of the Jews, so they
Who
were
was there?
long
Who was on the
before that.
land? We don't make countries based on the Bible. Who was there?
Oh, well, sure you do. You're doing things based on fucking Islam, you moron. Or how fucking stupid are you? That's what I mean. That's how stupid you are. You're an ignorant asshole who doesn't even have the guts to show his face. Because if you're so proud and you're so right, why wouldn't you stand up, show your face, and go, I got the facts, listen
I already
to me.
told you, it makes
But nobody
racists
wants to
angry.
listen to you
It's
because
very
you're a moron.
amusing to me. I like to see your blood pressure rise.
You know
I'm
what?
really hoping that I burst a blood vessel in one of you
won't,
guys.
because
I want to see a
enjoy-
stroke or a
I
heart
enjoy this more
attack.
than you do. Because you're that fucking stupid. That's how stupid you are.
Okay, now,
That's how stupid.
how many people were killed on October 7th?
Well, apparently a bunch,
A bunch. Okay.
right?
How many?
Who cares? I don't read the exact number. I know people were killed, but again, if you
Okay.
really want to help
Well,
the
you said
Palestinian
Hamas and
people,
Israel are
if you
equal.
wanna help
How
the
many
Pal-
people were
if
killed?
you want to help that
Are they equal because they use violence?
We're talking about
We're
this
talking
place.
about oppression.
this
We're
place.
talking about
We're
one
talking about
for
a
yes.
group of people
This
run
Hamas.
by Hamas.
By the way, this is
By
not a
Hamas.
Hamas flag. This is a
Again, like I
Palestine
said,
flag.
But again, I have no problem supporting the Palestinian people, but when you hide your face, it makes me think you're up
Who
to
gives
something.
a fuck about what my face looks like?
Again.
What does that have to do with
Again,
anything?
Because it makes you look like a
So
fucking-
genocide is okay if I cover my face, but if I show my face, then genocide's not okay?
genocide's okay ever. When did I
Okay,
say
so
that?
what the fuck
When
are
did
you
I
on
say
about?
that? When did I
Who's
say
committing
that?
a genocide right
See
now?
what I mean? You try to put the fucking words in people's mouth. That's all you do. You don't have an argument.
So
You
here's the way your mind works. You see something like this, you see this thing, you see my face covered, and you get angry
No,
because
I
you're
said-
emotionally
'cause I say to
driven,
you- 'cause I say to
programmed
you-
by the
'cause
bullshit
I say to
propaganda.
You should have that flag and the Hamas flag or whatever they have, and both of them.
No, because
both of them
this
are-
flag is
Both of them
a
are-
racist, apartheid state.
not.
Yes, it is.
Now, do they have leaders at the moment who are shit out of their heads, maybe need to be gone?
Okay.
Yeah.
So
But you think all Israeli people are fucking racist?
All?
That's what I mean. You assume.
all?
That's what you just
No,
said, this
no, no,
country.
not all. Maybe 90%.
That's what I
But
mean.
that doesn't even
That's
matter.
what
The
I mean.
point
You're so
of the
full shit.
country
That's what I mean.
is
You're so full of shit.
racist.
You have no idea. No, it's not.
You don't create
So
countries
so is
for
Palestine.
one
So is
ethnicity.
Palestine. Got racism in it. Do they support
Palestine,
gay people? Do they support
Palestine,
gay people?
just so you know, because
Do
you
they
obviously
support
are not
gay
aware
people?
of this,
See? Okay.
was a
I
multicultural
asked you a
hub
question. Do they?
for 1,000
Do they?
years.
Okay. What happened
All
to it?
what happened to it? Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
what happened to it? So,
What happened to a lot
10
of countries?
so,
don't think? Sorry,
10%
shit has happened over the
around,
course of history.
let's say
But again,
1890,
a
Palestine
lot of
was
things have happened-
10%
a lot of
Jewish.
things have happened
Also
over the course
Muslim
of history.
communities, also Christian communities,
Yeah, and do they
also
happen now? And if you're a
Baha'i
Christian, you
communities.
go in with
Yes,
Hamas.
what
But if
happened
you
to
go in there now-
Palestine?
if you
What
go-
happened to Palestine?
If you go in there now,
What happened? The
again,
British went
again,
in
again, if you
to
go-
create a colony.
Again, if you go to there with Hamas in control, they are no more fucking. They're as racist as the leaders you say in Israel are. Hamas is as racist as they are. I'm
When
not
was
saying
Ha-
that-
when
and
did-
I'm not
when
saying
did
the
Hamas
Palestinian- I'm
start?
not saying the Palestinian people. I'm saying Hamas.
Hamas was created after 30 years
Hamas
of
is a
oppression.
bunch of fucking morons.
They're resistance
Gutless
fighters.
morons. No, they're not.
They're
No, they're
resistance
not.
fighters
No, they're not because
who are battling an oppressive
they're
state.
Not. No, they're not. Because why do they keep their own Palestinian people down? Why are men and women not equal?
If you were born
Why are men
in a,
and women not equal?
if you were born in a
Why are men
prison,
and women not equal?
grew up in a prison,
Why are men and-
watched your family
why are men-
killed around
why are
you,
men and women
seen
not-
your family
why are
members
men and-
abducted,
why are men and
would
women-
you fight
why
against
are
the
men
people
and
who
women
did that?
not equal in Palestine? Why? If they're so, up to date and they welcome everybody, gay people allowed to go there?
Okay, so listen up.
Again, I'm asking a question.
You're telling
If
you
gay people
stand
go there-
here and tell me that Palestinians
if I go there
don't
and I-
like white people.
I didn't say they don't.
Yeah,
like
you
white
did.
people. When
You
did I
said
say
they
that?
about 10 minutes ago. You said they wouldn't stand you as a white person there.
If you don't bow down to Allah, right? Yes
No,
or
not right. No, not right.
Really? What
That's
if I was-
racism.
what if I was gay and went there?
All of
What if I
these-
was gay and went there?
All of these
What if
things
I
you're
was gay?
saying.
What if I
Oh,
was
what
gay
if I was gay? What if your
What
white person went there? What if a woman went there? This is all
Why are-
ignorant,
No, it's
racist
not.
bullshit.
No. Everything you claim me to be ignorant, you're as ignorant as I am. But I asked a
How many
Christian
Palestinian
pastor-
people do you
I
know?
asked you a
How many
question.
Palestinian people do you know?
I have a few guys who come in.
Oh, a few
to
guys
my
who come
boat.
in.
Yeah. I
So
know a
is
bunch
that-
of
is that
everybody,
made
but
up?
I don't ask everybody.
Is that made up?
I don't ask everybody where they're from. I don't give a fuck.
Well, I can see why they wouldn't want to talk to you,
Really?
but yes,
Well, my
because you're
business
racist.
is busy and never, and I have people.
Now,
everybody
so
coming
so
in,
so
whatever,
so, so your
because-
so-called
because I don't give a
so your
fuck.
so-called Palestinian friends, supposing they actually exist, have you noticed them to be racist against white people, as you suggest?
I didn't suggest they were against white people. I asked you a simple question. If you were there now with Hamas in control, I didn't say the Palestine people. I said with Hamas in control, or however you want to pronounce it, with them in control. If you
Okay,
went there,
I'm
and
not
did
going to
that-
agree with you on any of this stuff, but let me just pretend
But I
that it's
mean,
all
because
true.
I asked
Let me
you a
pretend
que-
it's
I'm
all
asking you
true.
a question,
Let me
and you
pretend
don't-
it's true.
You don't want to answer me. You don't want to teach me. I'm trying to ask you a question, and here's your chance to teach me. And I asked you a simple question.
Yes, okay, here's me
If with
teaching you.
Hamas in
Here's me
control-
teaching you, okay?
With Hamas in
Everything you're
control,
saying is
with-
ignorant and racist, and you need to find some Palestinian people to talk to and to
Again,
actually.
I don't have a problem with the Palestinian people. Yes, they deserve a lot of stuff. They don't deserve a lot that's going on. They deserve a lot more for them to live and do stuff.
Okay, then the argument is
again,
done, isn't it?
Hamas does not help them. They really don't care about the Palestinian people. That's why they hide below them and every place else. They hide.
Where, excuse me,
Again, but again, with Hamas
if you're
in control,
fighting
I'm
an
asking-
army,
I'm asking you,
if you're fighting
I'm asking you-
Israel,
I'm asking you
what
an-
should-
I'm
what would you
asking
do?
An honest question. With
that's
Hamas
just a
in control-
simple tactical question. You're fighting Israel. What do you do?
Well, I don't put innocent people's lives at stake.
What do you do? Give me a real answer.
I don't put innocent people's lives at stake. I don't hide underneath a hospital and shoot
There,
things.
there is.
I don't even shoot up my own place, which apparently
This is
they
the
shot
most
their own
densely
hospital after
populated
they
place
died.
on Earth. It's a listen, it's a concentration
We
camp.
don't need to have.
If you dig a tunnel anywhere,
Okay,
anywhere,
you s-
it's
don't-
under civilian
but this is
infrastructure
what you do again. You
because
raise
it's
the
a
subject. You
concentration
still haven't
camp.
answered my
I didn't
question.
change the
Yes,
subject.
you did. I asked you.
You're
what-
talking about
I
tunnels
asked you
under
one-
civilian
I asked you
infrastructure.
One simple question. With Hamas in control, is everybody equal there?
Yes,
They are. So
Yes.
women and men are equal
Yes.
together there.
yes,
They are. So women can't be arrested just because they take off a piece of clothing, their hat, show their hair, or anything
Correct.
like that. Huh?
correct,
Really?
correct.
Can you
Now,
show that to
let
me?
me.
Because that's what I meant. I hear other stories.
Okay,
So-
all right. So
how do I find that?
I guess that's
How
a
do-
homework
how do I-
assignment for
how
you.
do I find
I guess
out?
that's a homework assignment for you.
I'm asking you a question. See what I mean? You
That
don't wanna
sounds like a
listen.
homework
I'm
assignment.
asking you a question. Where would I find this sort of fact that contradicts other facts I've heard?
Okay, now let's get to the point because you're still dodging the main point.
No, I'm not. I'm asking to
I'm
learn
gonna tell
something.
what I'm gonna assume that.
I'm asking to learn
What does
something.
this have to do with what I'm doing right now?
Because I think you should have Hamas thing, and also I think if you're fucking so right about what you're doing, you don't hide your face. You show your face. That's what I
Okay,
think.
now what
And it
part?
doesn't- I don't care that you're protesting.
Now what
But I
part of
say-
anything that you
I
just
say,
said?
why are you afraid to show your
What
face?
part of
Why are
anything that you
afraid to
just
show
said
your
in the
face?
last 15
Why are
minutes
you afraid to
has
show your
anything
face?
to do
Why are you afraid to show your
with
face? Why
what
don't you be-
Israel is
why
doing?
don't you
Why
be
it's
proud?
okay?
I didn't say it's
Okay, good. Then we're on the same side.
But then why don't
We
you
can
show your
stomp
face?
on this
But
flag
see,
together. This
no,
is
I
a
don't
flag
stomp
of
on it,
evil
just like I wouldn't
monsters.
stop on their flag.
Well, this is the equivalent of a Nazi flag.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Don't ever compare
They
them to
are race
Nazis.
supremacists.
You-
They are exactly the same as the
Now
Nazis.
you're showing now
Exactly.
you're showing your ignorance.
How's that?
Again, like I said, you
Why
don't-
were the Nazis bad?
Every time-
Why were they bad? Why? Why? Because they were race supremacists who committed a genocide. That's Israel.
No, because if they wanted to commit a genocide, they would have.
They are doing it right now.
They would have been wiped
They
out
are
by now.
doing
They
it
would have
right
been wiped
now.
out by
They're
now.
in the process of doing a genocide.
They would have been wiped out by
People
now.
like me are trying to stop
Why
them,
wouldn't they do it
and
years
people
ago?
like
And why
you
wouldn't
are
they do it
waiting
years
till it's
ago?
over.
And why wouldn't they do it years ago? If they want to get rid of them, they could have been done. so
Because
long
there's such a thing as politics. There's international pressure.
ago. Again,
Even Hitler couldn't do everything right away. He had to make deals and try to work it along. It took him years to do it because there's such a thing as politics.
yeah.
So Israel wants to eliminate the people,
Why they
and they're
think- why
using
they
every
think that
possible.
things are more against them to do that.
What do you mean? What things are against them because they're doing a genocide? That's exactly what's happening.
Well,
World pressure
according to
against
you guys, they
genocidal
do
maniacs.
genocides. It's people who hide their faces, they don't get
I'm
along
gonna keep doing it.
because you should show your face and be proud of what you're doing. If
I'm
what
gonna
you're
keep
doing
doing
is
it.
right, you should be
I'm proud of
Show your
it.
face.
I'm proud of it.
Well,
I also enjoy
that's
making
why you're
racists
right.
angry.
I wish the Arab countries would consider this. They just left everyone.
It's a matter of time. The world is
Saudis,
waking up.
Saudi
Yeah.
Arabia, nothing.
Well, they care about money, right?
Oh,
Come here. I'm right here. I'm right here, tough guy.
flag out of my face, you fucking idiot.
Come take it.
فلسطين عربي عربي. هيا.